Good afternoon, John. I'd like to thank you for meeting with me today. I know we had talked briefly on the phone earlier today, and you said that you were using bottled water, about 8 to 10 bottles of water a month, but we're getting kind of tired of using bottled water. Just the hassles have just become way too tough of ordering, the delivery, things like that, and then having to find someone to change the bottles. So I appreciate you sitting down with me. With Quench, we offer a different technology. Basically, what we do is we take your office water, we connect to that, and we actually filter it at the source rather than weeks, months beforehand in a bottled water plant delivered to you. We actually filter it right there in a 5-stage carbon filter, which gives you clean water. It's cleaner or even cleaner than the bottled water you currently get. So, and it'll save you money. From what I was hearing, you were using about 10 bottles a month, and you mentioned earlier that you were paying about $6 a month. So you're spending anywhere from $50 to $60 a month. So on top of making your life easier, we're also going to save you a bit of money. So it's a win-win situation for you. So if you don't mind, I'll kind of show you our coolers here. The one I want to concentrate on today is the Quench 730. This is one of our bread and butter machines. It's a great machine. We have thousands of these out in the country today. With this machine, what you do is you actually get hot, cold, and ambient water. We looked at your bottled water cooler earlier, and all you had were cold and hot on there. I know you don't drink ambient water unless it's out of a stream, of course, but you wanted to, but you might have some people in the office that are actually looking for ambient water. I see a fair amount of room temperature water drinkers out there, so it'd be a nice thing to add to your office to have for those people who actually drink the room temperature water. Cold water is a big thing. With this machine, it's over a gallon of cold water in the holding tank. So you're always going to have cold, refreshing water. It serves up to about 50 users, which is a great amount of people for your cooler. I mean, if you had 50 users using that bottled water cooler all the time, you'd be going through a lot of bottled water. So here, as your office expands, this cooler will be great for you. It also, one of the great things about this cooler that I think is one of the best things personally, is it also offers recessed spigots. So when we looked at your cooler before, we were kind of talking how someone goes up there, they take their glass, their jug, they put it right up there, and it actually touches, the rim actually touches the spigots. So the next person who does that, you're spreading germs that way. So if there's a cold going around the office or the flu, that's how it's going to get spread, is through the glasses and rims of your glasses and bottles touching that surface. With this, we take away those spigots, so there's no possible way for you to contaminate it and spread germs that way. So you basically put your glass up there, press the button, nowhere for it to touch. Another great thing about this machine, we call this again the Quench 730, is that it has BioCoat, which basically, in a nutshell, is silver ions are on there, which when you touch it, it'll eventually actually kill those germs on there because of the silver reacting with the germs. So with it killing those germs, it's less places for if someone touches the machine for germs to spread that way. Also with the charcoal color to it, it doesn't show scuffs as well or any marks. Like for instance with your white cooler, you can kind of see that where it's starting to get dirty, where the people have been touching it and things along that lines, where you start to show wear and tear to it. With this one, you won't see that because of the charcoal color. It's a great style, and also with the buttons on here are also coated in BioCoat. I should mention that. So that's the thing, is something people touch every day, is those basically doorknobs and the buttons on your cooler. So it's a great way with those being coated in BioCoat, it helps reduce the illnesses floating around the office. So it's a great thing. One thing about our cooler too is that all of our coolers, I should say, is that service is included, service and filter changes. So we come out once a year, we change the filter, do a preventative maintenance, more of a diagnostic checks to make sure the cooler is running efficiently. We don't want you to have a cooler that isn't running optimally, so we come out and we'll check all that for you. Let's say if someday these coolers have been tested, they're workhorses, great coolers, we don't get many service calls on. Let's say one day you feel the cold water isn't as cold as it should be. We actually include all service in our coolers. So no matter what, you can call us. If something's wrong, we'll come out and we'll fix it for free. You'll never pay more than the monthly fee. So it's a great deal. I talked a little bit about our filters. Again, they are a 5-stage carbon filter. I don't want to bore you with all the details, but it has a sediment filter, lead filter, phosphate filter, the activated carbon filter, and of course the antimicrobial filter. We basically take out and eliminate the majority of the things you don't want in your water. We're going to make it as clean and fresh as possible, and again, it's going to be as fresh or even cleaner than the bottled water you get, except you won't have to deal with the hassle of, again, deliveries, with changing the water. I've seen people who drop those jugs on their foot and seen injuries that have happened because someone thinks they can lift the jug over there and they drop it and hits their toe and they break a toe. It unfortunately happens. So with ours, you don't have to worry about that because we're taking all the bad stuff out right at the source. Another great thing is that it's more environmentally friendly. You don't have to worry about those gas guzzling trucks delivering every 2 weeks, and you don't have to worry about the bottles actually going into the landfills themselves. So it's another thing you'll be saving money. You'll have better tasting, cleaner water, and you'll be helping the environment. So it's really a great program. The best thing for you, we were talking, is you've had that cooler for 8 years. Our best value with this cooler, with the Quench 730, is the 3-year deal. It's 36 months. It's $37 a month, or as you would like to say, 37 bucks a month. So with that, it's only a $50 installation charge. And again, our guys will come in here. We'll basically be in and out within an hour. You have it in your kitchen. I checked out the water line. We basically connect right to that water line with the T-joint. We'll run food grade tubing right to where you want the cooler, and you'll be all set. So how does that sound, John Deere? Everything sound good? Great.